So we're back for the discussion of Vacation, and if you saw the review, we recommended it. Go see it. Don't let us spoil things, but that's what we're here to do in this video.
We're gonna do it anyway.
This is what happens here. So, I thought that they set it up well with the premise. There was that funny scene, like, right at the beginning where they're like, it'll be two boys. When we went, it was a boy and a girl. And it's like all the lame things that are different between this one and that one.
Yeah.
They got out of the way.
Yeah, he straight up said it. It's like, no one remembers the original. This one will stand on its own. And it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, the original one was, a lot of the humor was based on the locations. Like, they break down in East St. Louis.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big part of it. And it's also, to me, like, I really like the original movie, but without question, Chevy Chase is the focus of the original movie.
Right. Yeah.
And this is much more of an ensemble movie. There's lots of Ed Helms, but there's also lots of Christina Applegate, lots of the two sons. The dynamic where the younger son is like bullying the older son is hysterical.
Yeah.
And that whole sequence with Chris Hemsworth and Leslie Mann is really funny.
Yes. His six-pack.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Giant six pack.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, like, the weakest, like, sequence or cameo or whatever was the Chevy Chase and Beverly D'Angelo section.
But it was okay. I thought it was okay because, like, I thought that the movie was going to be full of, like, references to Beverly Daniels and Chevy Chase. D'Angelo.
It's alright.
Anyway, I thought it was going to be a lot of references to that, or just, hey, remember this, or calling Dad on the phone and, splitting the screen. But they didn't.
Yeah.
They had their part, they served their purpose, and it was done.
I think it was smart. I think the movie was also made in such a way that if they got through filming it and Chevy Chase decided he didn't want to be in it, they could cut him out.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah, that
like,
whole thing could have been. Yeah.
that was the way I felt about it. And with Chevy Chase, you just never know.
Right.
He might not be in the right mood to do it this week. And
Well, if I remember correctly, he didn't agree to do a cameo for a very, very long time, and then they kind of just tacked that on.
that's what I mean. Like, to me, it felt like they made that so that if he got into it, great, and if not, they worked around it. But they did establish that he was the son from the original Vacation, like right off the bat.
Well, they also show pictures from the other vacations too in his family album. So
Yeah.
I really liked that they did have some jokes from the original, but with new twists, like the woman in the car.
Yeah, that's the one that I was
Yes.
thinking of too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was great, even though a lot of the throwback jokes, like the discussion at the table and the woman in the car, those were all ruined by the trailer because they were all in the trailer.
That's true. But stuff like that, like the sequence, was it Christy Brinkley in the
Yes.
original one? Like, that sequence would be so out of place in a modern movie.
Yeah.
Like, it worked in 1980 and it was funny, and Chevy Chase was like, thought he was hitting on this girl and she was just sort of
Well, yeah,
doing whatever.
That
But
was the best thing about it is, like you said, that first one, it was carried by Chevy Chase.
right.
This one, Ed Helms was kind of the straight man to everybody, and he just kind of happened to end up in goofball situations.
Right. But I mean, that's what he's good at.
Yeah.
That's his strength as a comedian.
I thought the kids really stole the show. I thought they were great.
I really enjoyed even just, like, the cameos, like, the officers when they were at the Four
Oh yeah,
Points.
Four Corners.
The Four Corners. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
No, Charlie Day.
Day.
stole
Day.
The sequence with
hilarious.
Charlie Day was the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
That was so great.
Even though he was just a little, like a, 5-minute clip, it was still hilarious.
Yeah.
The officers, short clip, even shorter, but still freaking hilarious. Like, all the people who were all, like, get in line It's our turn.
No dialogue, just music and Charlie Day's face. That was the best thing ever.
Suicidal face. Yep.
Oh god.
He throws the ore into the air.
Yeah.
Oh.
In the car. The car.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh,
It
the
was so
GPS.
great.
Oh,
The Korean,
The Korean
That was
GPS.
very, very angry.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's a stinger or if there'll be like a deleted scene or something where they do push the
The
swastika.
swastika.
it's gotta be.
I hope.
Yeah, what was the car called?
The Tartan Prancer.
Tartan Prancer.
Prancer.
2 gas tanks.
Twice the
and
gas.
2 cords.
Yeah, it's amazing because there are a lot of jokes that are spoiled by the trailer, but they are not the majority of
That's
the
what
jokes.
Ella
Yeah.
said when we were walking
I was
out.
afraid that was going to be the entire movie, like everything that we saw in the previews. Because I mean, the previews gave away the girl in the car. It gave away the swamp,
Yeah.
the hot spring. I mean, it gave away all the things you would think would be the biggest part.
But it had plenty left off.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like, just them messing with the graffiti on the side of the
Oh,
car.
right.
Yeah.
Like, that blew the rest of the hot spring scene away.
No pun intended.
That was great. Yeah, no doubt.
Even Chris Hemsworth there just talking about faucets endlessly for some weird reason.
Coming back to it later, he's like, "Oh, I'm as hard as a faucet." That was great.
Yeah, every joke, every running gag that was introduced got callbacks so well timed and consistently throughout the film.
It was solid. I don't know that the guy who wrote this had ever written a movie before. It was John Francis Daly. If you've ever seen Bones, he played the psychiatrist Sweets.
I don't watch Bones.
So, like,
He wrote this.
he wrote this and I believe directed it.
Wow.
It was a really solid movie.
Well, let's hope he keeps making more.
Yeah.
That was great.
The only
Don't-
thing that I'm sad about is that Uncle Eddie did not make a little.
Well,
Like I
that's-
wish.
Isn't he
Even
still
though
a
he's-
fugitive or something?
he went
He's
crazy.
squatting in some house, but still, like, I really, really wish that, like, his wife or somebody could have made, like, a cameo or, like,
Yeah.
they would have been in the end.
I think it would have
to
been
the bed and
really.
breakfast.
I think it would have been really hard to make that match the tone of this movie.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
Uncle Eddie is like just the bananas end of things. I mean, like he was what Charlie Day was in this movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
but even
God.
if Uncle Eddie was like at the end with Chevy Chase and them like in a room and we can't get him out, like he doesn't really need to say anything.
Yeah, I understand. I never need to see another Uncle Eddie movie ever again. Like I saw Christmas Vacation 2, Uncle Eddie's Island Paradise. Yeah, we're done with Uncle Eddie.
That exists.
Don't bring him back. Well, if you like the way we do these, please like the review, subscribe, check out all the written and video reviews at dalemaxfield.com, and thanks for watching.